Hello. I'd like to talk just a little bit about when you get a reading from somebody. It's a very interesting thing sometimes to get a reading that somebody's telling you exactly what you want. Okay? Very rare. And sometimes when this happens, what's been going on is that you have been focusing all your intent, all your wishes on this one particular thing. And you walk into this place to get a reading to see if this is going to happen. And this is like all that's on your mind. And you are blaring it out loud on the psychic airwaves. And so this is what the psychic slash medium is picking up. They're picking up your wish fulfillment. They hear what you want. And so they're going to get that. And some of them are going to just say, whoa, look at this. This is what looks like it's going to happen to you. And if you want it bad enough, it will happen. But the thing to realize is that when you go in to get a reading, try and just be calm, focused on getting whatever you need to get, whatever you need to learn. Because if you're out there kind of shouting, ooh, I hope they get this, and ooh, I hope they get that, and oh, I really want this thing, so that they're going to pick a lot of that stuff up. You know, it's like most people who are psychic slash mediums are empaths, and they will pick a lot of stuff up from you. So what you need to do is go in there with as blank of a mind as you can get. I know it's hard to do, especially when you want something, and you want to get some clarification about something. But go in there with questions on your mind, not like seeing something happening already. Because if you see it happening already, then it probably will. The squeaking you're hearing in the background is my dog playing with toys. Just let you know that. What's really fun is to not allow yourself to broadcast, okay? Hard as hell to do sometimes, but it's so necessary if you're going to get a clear reading. When you go in there expecting to hear something and you don't hear it, you can also be very upset and you can just negate everything the person said because it wasn't what you wanted to hear. And the right frame of mind to go get a reading in is to be open to anything. You can have questions. You can say, okay, I'm interested in talking to so and so if they're able to talk to me. I'm interested in hearing about this and that, if that's a possibility. But sometimes just being open up to allowing yourself to receive whatever is coming may get you more than what you bargained for. And you may be pleasantly surprised. And it's really nice, I've literally been like gone to get a reading from one of my students when they were doing a fair. And a couple nights before, I've actually like been looking at something online as a possibility of getting. And then of course, what happens? They see me getting it. Well, I changed my mind later because something else came along that was better for me and better suited. But it's very interesting how you can pick up in a reading what someone else is focusing on. So if you can go in there to get your reading without focusing on something happening that hasn't happened yet, then you might get a clearer reading if you can understand that. I like to go in with as blank a slate of mind as possible and just say, when they ask me, oh, what did you want to hear? I said, well, just tell me whatever you get. Just let me know what you're picking up. And sometimes it clarifies something I already know. Sometimes it's a funny little story that isn't real at all. And sometimes they're telling me stuff that I'm going, oh God, no, that's never going to happen. And it doesn't. Because I don't want it to. So, in other words, keep an open mind. Try not to judge the person too much. Do not allow them to ask you questions except, something like, is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to hear about? Anybody you want to hear from? Things like that. So just remember, don't focus a lot on what you want to hear, because chances are you're going to hear exactly what you want to hear, or you're not going to hear that at all, and you're going to be extremely depressed and upset. So go with an open mind and try and have some fun. Thank you.